not the one that you've been dreaming of. With dirt underneath my fingernails and worn out shoes.
This year has been tough on a lot of us, and as beautiful as this time of the year can be, it can also, for some of us, feel a bit heavy, and for a lot of people it can be lonely. But I thought maybe this year we don't have to do it that way. We can do it our way. We don't have to do this December, this Christmas time, the way that ads tell us that we should do it, or the way that social media portrays life. There is something about the first days of December that, to me, it feels like an invitation for coziness, for almost like a new start, but not in a harsh way. Just the start of reflection and cozy moments, just curling up on the couch, and the feeling of just come as you are. Not necessarily, as I said, the way that we see on TV or on social media how we are supposed to have our December, but just in a way that feels right, the right rhythm for me. And I'm really trying to lean into that this year, without pressure, without too many lists, without too many responsibilities. Just to come as I am and try to enjoy each day, gently, slowly, noticing little things. I'm going to let this month unfold at its own pace. And even though I do have some things that I need to do, however, the two most important things on my list have been done, and they're not that big, but they are to me. And one of them was to buy a coffee machine, because our coffee machine, the big one that we had, it broke a couple of months ago. And that is something that good coffee is one of the daily luxuries that I definitely am not ready to give up, that bring me a lot of joy. So we went and we bought a new coffee machine. This time I knew, because we had these really fancy ones that make lattes and cappuccinos and all that. However, through all that, by having these different ones, I realized that we don't really want that. We just want a coffee machine that grinds beans and makes a good espresso. And then from that espresso, we can just, add hot water for Americano, or the way that I do with a bit of fresh cream. And that's all we needed. And with those kind of machines, I think there is less things that can go wrong. And since we are not using all the other bells and whistles, that's what we were going for. For the past month, we borrowed, I think it was an espresso machine from my parents. But I really wanted to buy this good one for this year. And we did. We went a couple of days ago. And we got the machine. So I have the footage of that, because I didn't release a video since then until Vlogmas, so I decided to include it. I have the footage of that, and the boys, because Tommy went with us as well, and the boys trying to assemble it, and me learning the process of making the first coffee. Tommy was explaining to me, because he used to work as a barista. But anyway, we did it, we got the machine, and the coffee is really good. What's up, Tommy? You're on camera.
I noticed.
The video of you knitting was released today.
It's gone viral. It's gone viral.
I don't know if it went viral yet, but one lady already commented that she really enjoyed watching you knit. How's the scarf going?
It's pretty good. I need to double the length now, and then it should be fine.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so did you bring it now? So when we go home, I can help, or you can continue. No, it's at Yea's.
Yes.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go and buy a coffee machine, Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't want.
I don't think you want one with this, with one of these, because then you have to always grind it yourself and tamp it.
But that's actually
Yeah,
what
but-
we were looking
yeah,
at.
we're looking at that because there's less stuff that can go wrong.
Yeah, but we are looking not the one that can make lattes and so not one of these that have that has all these options. Tommy, you see, like what we had earlier.
Yeah.
So not one of those. One of those exactly like this, like the one that has only
Yeah, but with
only
this you
the
need to get
espresso.
a separate grinder.
Yeah, I know.
There's one we saw which had a grinder on it as well.
Ideally, a simple one like this that just makes espresso, but that has a grinder included.
TS 5000 SS.
No, this is.
Do you see a 5000 anyway? 8K? Let me ask him. Oh, there it is. Oh,
That's the 9.92.
Okay, so you're looking.
this one? 8000.
There is one at the back as well. There is something. So what are bars? What you're talking about?
Pressure.
The pressure that pushes through the coffee machine.
I know, but for a small home one, I don't think you're gonna get much.
I mean, it doesn't make a difference if it's for the home or not. It's how much water is going through the machine.
To say that. Like, what is it like? Seriously, we have all the appliances that we need, and I just see everything, and I'm like, oh, I want this, and I want that, and I want.
This one you can see your toast through the glass. when it's
Ooh, fancy.
toasting. So you can always tell your toast's toastiness while it's in the toaster.
Okay, so I think we decided on this one, and apparently it's a Japanese brand. Mario did some research, and apparently it's a good brand. So we are taking this one home. Nicola, you sound like you swallowed the microphone. Okay, so while Tommy and Dad are assembling the coffee machine, I was going to make a smoothie, but the kitchen is a mess at the moment, so I'm just going to wait until they assemble the coffee machine.
Does that have an instruction manual on how to set it up, or it's already set up? Oh my god.
That's not good.
Yeah.
This blue stuff usually comes off. I guess it doesn't. No, leave it. Just in case it doesn't.
See what happens.
Ooh, exciting.
Let's see now. Let's see.
So this must be digital scale.
Digital scale.
So you need a digital scale. He wants to set it up for the perfect coffee. So you don't have
Do you
to.
want the little one for spices, or do you want to use the Thermomix?
Little one. I need to weigh this always. Oh, that's for fucking drugs, not for spices.
Drugs and spices.
This one. I need to. Let's throw some water out first. Oh. That's not right either.
Now you're getting water. Well, looks like a coffee. Just have to turn it off manually.
Have a look.
Good morning. Okay, so let's see what we're dealing with and make the first cup of morning coffee. Yay! Okay, so from what I can remember, it's not a great thing to have to try to remember what Tommy showed me the first thing of waking up. But I think it's like this. I had to place that little thing inside of the other little thing, and now it's to grind. Okay, I think yes, that would be the first step. And then I think, and Tommy was explaining to me, my stepson, how to do it, because he was working as a barista until recently. He said, then take this thing and press it with about 10 kilos of pressure. Now, what would be equivalent to 10 kilos of pressure when I do it, I'm not sure, but as long as it's smooth like that, and it seems to be. And then I have to put it in here. But this needed to show me that it heated up, and it's not. So okay, yeah, it's heating. Okay, it's heating. You don't have to watch the whole thing while it's heating. I'm gonna get the cup until then. I topped it up with hot water off camera, and now I'm gonna put a little bit of cream. But as soon as I have, the house is empty actually, nobody's here. And as soon as I have my morning coffee, I'm going to make a smoothie or fresh juice, because I have some papayas to use. I have some cut papayas that are already in the fridge, and I see that we have another 3 or 4 new papayas that were cut today, so I really need to use those up. So what I was thinking to do, I have these oranges which we picked from my parents' tree in their garden, and this is only one bowl. There is another bowl like this. So what I was thinking, to squeeze some oranges and blend some papaya, starting with the one from the fridge so it doesn't go bad, and mix those two up, and let's see how the juice comes out. And look, it's really strange that these oranges are ready for harvest, and on my tree they're still green. So I don't know what's that about. Maybe different kinds, or it depends when I planted them. But yeah, that's the plan. First it's this beauty. Okay. I don't know how interesting it was for you to watch me to buy and make coffee machine, but I'm very excited.
Maybe I'm not the one that you've been dreaming of, but dirt underneath my fingernails and worn out shoes. I never thought that I would fall for someone like you, an uptown girl without a single care in the whole wide world. But I don't wanna run away from you, 'cause baby I am done hiding my love for you. So please won't you run away with me, 'cause you can't control who you fall for. No. When the world is asleep, then we can be a secret life that we share with the stars and the moonlight. And when the morning comes with a brand new day, then we have to pretend that we don't know each other. But I don't wanna run away from you, 'cause baby I am done hiding my love for you. So please won't you run away with me, 'cause you can't control who you fall for.
second thing that was important to me to do before December starts, even though the weather is not cold yet, but I wanted to get a truck of firewood. So I know that when those days come, when it's cold, and the weather in Cyprus can turn on a dime. So now it's really nice outside. It's not as hot as it was last week. It's not 29 degrees. So I'm wearing this turtleneck. It's one of my favorite turtlenecks. I didn't knit this. This is a store-bought one. I'm not even sure what the composition is. I doubt that it's any wool in it, but the weather is starting to slowly change, and I really wanted to have a truck of firewood delivered so I know that we are set for the winter, because when those cold days come, and it's not necessarily so much cold outside, however inside the house we get really cold because the houses are not designed to keep the heat inside, and we have tiles everywhere. So I wanted to prepare that and have that ready for the winter. And yes, the truck of firewood came today, so I'm really happy. For the rest of the things, I'm set. I have all the yarn that I want. I bought a few tees that I know that I wanted for winter, a few boxes of different tees. So I'm happy with that. And I think I'm pretty much done. There is one more thing though. My Parker pen broke a couple of days ago, so I do need to replace that, but that is not going to be done today.
So we got a truck of wood for the winter.
Is it good? Is it small pieces, babe?
Small enough, yeah. Saying truck of wood for the winter, not that winter means anything right now.
Oh, this is a big one. Well, actually, no. The weather is set to change for next week, they said. Still not freezing, but cold enough in the evening. But this makes me happy. Oh, it smells so good, babe.
Yeah.
No, but this makes me happy because now we are set.
Set for the winter.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Bring on 20 degrees.
Please!
The reason why you've been seeing Tommy in my stepson in a few videos now, it's because normally he lives in Finland together with Ross, his brother. But the last couple of months he was here in Cyprus, and it was lovely to have him. However, he's leaving in 2 days' time, and I feel sorry. His scarf is doing really well. He's almost finished. I do help him a bit here and there, but it's almost done. So that is going to be his first project. He's going to be able to take it to Finland. And he did ask me, he asked me last month if I can knit him. He liked this mosaic jumper that I made with the mosaic sleeves. And he asked me if I can knit him that. I told him I can. However, because I was still working on the crochet carpet, on the crochet rug for my sister and her husband, I told him I'm going to have to start on that afterwards, and I won't be able to finish it while he's here. So that is probably what I'm going to have to send it to him. But I have been working on it, and he asked for the main jumper, because the one that I have, this part is gray, and then the contrast color on the sleeves in the mosaic stitch is black. He asked me if we can do it the other way around. And yes, that's what I started doing. It's my own, I'm designing as I go. I measured him. So I really hope, he tried it a bit when it was just up to here, and it was fitting perfectly. But what I would like to do is I would like to work, you can't really see much because it's black. What I would like to do is to come to that point where I can split for the sleeves, and so he can try it like that to see whether it fits. And then if that fits, then I can just continue working, you know, because I do have the measurements, but just so I know that it fits him properly, then I can continue working, you know, when he's not here, and then send it to him. I'm using, the yarns that I'm using are Drop Snord and Cobweb Merino yarn. Drop Snord is, it's one of my favorite yarns because I can basically use it for anything. And I really like the softness and the durability of it. It's 50-gram ball, 170 meters, so it's about sport weight. It's 45% alpaca, 30% polyamide, and 25% wool on 3 millimeters needles usually. However, when I knit socks with it, because it has 30% polyamide, I use 2.25 millimeter needles for these. But when I knit the jumper, it's about 3 millimeters. And now for this case, because I'm holding it with a cobweb strand of merino, I'm using 4 millimeter needles. And I got the gauge of about 19 stitches. Now, being a black fabric, it's a little bit, I don't know if it's going to show. I did a folded collar, but not in ribbing, just in stockinette. Like this, it looks huge. However, when he tried it, it fits him right. So that's what I'm working on, and that's what I will be working on for today and tomorrow, just in hope that I can split that part where I can split for the sleeves. I'm almost there, but because this is the widest part of the jumper, then you know it does take a bit longer. So I want him to try it before he leaves. During this time of year, we can often feel like we are behind because of what we see on TV, because of what we see on social media, even though we know that most of those things are not true. And yet, because everybody seems to be full of lists, full of productivity, sometimes we can feel behind. But maybe December doesn't have to be like that. As I said before, maybe it can just be. This morning I made myself a cup of coffee from the new machine, and I noticed how the light hit the room just right. And I took it slowly, those little moments, and this is something that I want to do this December. Nothing fancy, just simple things, but those simple things are somehow grounding. And they remind me that starts, they don't have to come with a bang. Sometimes the softest ones, like for this Vlogmas, like for this December, they can be the nicest ones. Just a very gentle easing into whatever I want to do. And letting December meeting me exactly where I am. Maybe that's just more than enough.
Wish that I could find the words to describe you now, as I'm lying next to you and the world goes quiet. Wish that I could make you see how you fit me perfectly, and I fall for you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who